AJ Akshar Academy YouTube channel. In this session, I'm going to discuss sound exercise questions and answers 6 to 13 class 8. ఈ వీడియోను మొదటిసారిగా చూసేవారు దయచేసి లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. మీ యొక్క అమూల్యమైన అభిప్రాయాలను మా కామెంట్ సెక్షన్లో తప్పక తెలియచేయండి. ఓకే, టుడే సెషన్ sound exercise questions and answers from 6 to 13. Let us go to the first one. That is sixth one. The sound from a mosquito is produced when it vibrates its wings at an average rate of 500 vibrations per second. What is the time period of vibration? Here in this question they are asking that to find the time period of vibration. Time period nothing but time taken by a particle to complete one oscillation. Here how many vibrations per second? 500 vibrations per second. This is known as frequency. Number of vibrations per second is known as frequency. Here they given 500. Time period is equals to time by number of vibrations, or you can take reciprocal of frequency is also time period. So time period is equals to 1 by 500. This can be written as 1 by 5 into 100. Here can be written as 10 square. So that is equals to 1 by 5 into 10 to the power of minus 2. That is equal to 1 by 5 into 10 to the power of minus 2 is 0.02 seconds, or you can write it as 2 into 10 to the power of minus 3 seconds. S represents seconds. Okay, this is the finding the time period of 500 vibrations per second. Next we will go to the next question. Let us go to the next one. Identify the part which vibrates to produce sound in the following instruments. One is dholak and sitar and flute. In dholak, which part should vibrate? Stretched membrane. Sitar, string of sitar, strings. Flute, air column. So in dholak, membrane produces the vibrations. That vibrations produce sound. So what is the part in the dholak? Membrane. So membrane vibrates to produce the sound. In dholak, vibrating part is stretched membrane. Sitar, whenever we are plucking the strings, it vibrates, then it produces this sound. So in sitar, the vibrating part is string. So these are called string instruments. This is membrane instrument. And flute. In flute, air column, or you can write it as reeds. Reeds nothing but holes, or air column. So in flute, the vibrating part is air column. So by using the air columns, we are able to hear the sound. So in dholak, vibrating part is stretched membrane. In sitar, strings. And in flute, air columns. Next, we'll go to the next question. What is the difference between noise and music? Can music become noise sometimes? Now I'll go to the solution. Actually, what is noise? Noise nothing but the sounds which are not pleasant to listen is known as noise. Music nothing but which are pleasant to listen is known as music. The type of sound which are unpleasant to listen is known as unpleasant. Pleasant music, unpleasant noise. The type of sound which are unpleasant to listen is known as noise. Whereas in music, pleasant sound which produces a sensation. So the type of sound which are unpleasant to listen is known as noise. The sounds which are unpleasant to listen is known as noise. The sounds which are pleasant to listen is known as music, which produces sensation. So next, can music become noise sometimes? Yes, music also can become noise when it is too loud. When it is too loud, high amplitude, then it becomes noise. Okay, can music become noise sometimes? Yes, when it music can become noise when it's too loud. Okay, next go to the next question. Ninth one, list the sources of noise pollution in your surroundings. Now, in this question, they are asking that write the sources of noise pollution in your surroundings. Come to the first one. Following are the major sources of noise pollution. So, sound of vehicles, sound of kitchen appliances, sound of bursting crackers, sound of loudspeakers, TV, transistors. Transistors nothing but radio, TV, loudspeakers, bursting crackers, kitchen appliances, vehicles. These are the sources of the noise pollution in our surroundings, nothing but in our daily life. First one, sound of vehicles, and vehicles are producing the sound. Those are unpleasant to listen. So that's why it is comes under noise. Next, sound of kitchen appliances. Next, sound of bursting crackers. Next, sound of loudspeakers or TV and transistors. So these are all the major sources of noise pollution. Vehicle sound, sound of vehicles, and next sound of kitchen appliances, next sound of bursting crackers, next sound of loudspeakers, TV, transistors. Next we will go to the next question. 10th one, explain in what way noise pollution is harmful to humans. Now in this question they are asking that we have to explain noise pollution is harmful to humans. Come to the, let us go to the solution. Noise pollution causes lack of sleep. Compulsory sleep should be at least 8 to 10 hours. 8 hours minimum, at least 8 hours. So noise pollution causes lack of sleep, and noise pollution causes anxiety, and next hypertension. All these are harmful to health. So noise pollution, in what way we are telling noise pollution is harmful to human? Nothing but noise pollution causes lack of sleep, anxiety, hypertension, and these are harmful to health. Lack of sleep, anxiety, hypertension. These are the main harmful to humans by using the noise pollution. So these are the harmful to health. Next we will go to the next question. 11th one, your parents are going to buy a house. They have been offered one on the roadside and other 3 lanes away from the road side. Which house would you suggest your parents should buy? Explain your answer. In this question, they are asking that parents are asking to children to buy a house. One is, two houses are there, one is on the roadside and other is 3 lanes away from the roadside. Which house is suggest to your parents should buy? Now we'll go to the solution. Either roadside house or away from the 3 lanes away from the roadside. Now we'll discuss. I would suggest my parents buy a house 3 lanes away from the roadside, because house on the roadside would much noisy in both the days and night during running vehicles. So whenever we are purchasing the house near the roadside, due to vehicles and day and night, it is noisy, so it is unpleasant. So that's why whereas a house 3 lanes away would be comparatively quieter as the intensity of noise decreases. So with the distance between the source and the listener. If we are choosing the roadside, it is noisy, very disturbances, a lot of disturbances. So whenever you are taking the another house 3 lanes away from the roadside, in this house intensity of noise decreases with the distance between the source and the listener. So we are suggesting that buy a house another 3 lanes away from the roadside. So I would suggest my parents buy a house 3 lanes away from the roadside, because house on the roadside would be much noisy in both the days and night due to the running vehicles, whereas a house 3 lanes away would be comparatively quieter as the intensity of noise decreases with the distance between the source and the listener. Now go to the next question, 12th one. Sketch Lorex and explain its function in your own words. In this question, they are asking that draw a diagram of Lorex and explain its function in your own words. Now let us go to the solution. Lorex is also known as voice box. Lorex is also known as voice box. It is at the upper end of the windpipe. It is upper end of the windpipe. Two vocal cords are stretched across voice box or Lorex in such a way that it leaves a narrow slit between them for passage of air. Why? Because sound, for the necessary of sound, material medium is necessary. Here air acts as a medium. When lung force air through the slit, the vocal cords vibrate, then it produces sound. So muscles attached to the vocal cords can make the cords tight or loose. So Lorex is also known as voice box. It is at the upper end of the windpipe. Two vocal cords are stretched across the voice box or Lorex in such a way that it leaves a narrow slit between them for passage of air. When lung force air through the slit, the vocal cords vibrates. Then it produces the sound. So muscles attached to the vocal cords can make the cords tight or loose. Next, this is the picture of the Lorex. Here we are producing the vibrations, and this is a complete picture of Lorex. Here trachea, here vocal cords. Here we are filling the air, passage of air producing the vibrations. Then these vocal cords are vibrating and it produces the sound. When the vocal cords are tight and thin, the type of quality of voice is different from that when they are loose and thick. If they are, suppose vocal cords are tight and thin, the quality of voice is different. Suppose when they are loose and thick, that is also type of quality of voice is different. Okay, this is about the picture of the Lorex, or we can calling as a voice box. Next we will go to the next one, 13th one. Lightning and thunder take place in the sky at the same time and at the same distance from us. Lightning is seen earlier and thunder is heard later. Can you explain why? In this question, they are asking that why lightning is seen earlier than thunder. Why? Because actually the speed of light is more than that of the speed of sound. Speed of light is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second, where the speed of sound is approximately 330 meters per second. Here, if you compare these two values, which one is more than, speed of light is more than the speed of sound. This is highest one. This is greater value. So if you compare the speed of light and the speed of sound, speed of light is more than the speed of sound. Speed of light is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Now speed of sound is 330 meters per second. If you compare these two values, which one is more? Speed of light is more. So speed of light is more than the speed of sound. So thus, due to more speed of light, it reaches us before the sound. So lightning is seen earlier and thunder is heard later. So speed of light is more than the speed of sound. So that's why we are seeing the lightning first and then we are hearing the thunder. So lightning is seen earlier and thunder is heard later because of speed of light. Speed of light is more than the speed of sound. So that's why we are seeing the lightning is seen first and then thunder is heard later. Okay. Now in this session we completed 6 to 13 question and answers in sound chapter class 8. Thanks for watching this video.